6:52, time for the morning sprint.
The Chandler Halderson trial will resume this week after an unprecedented pause when Halderson tested positive for COVID-19. Halderson's defense team has said they do not plan to pursue a mistrial after talking over their options with Halderson himself. The jury is set to return to the courtroom tomorrow. The prosecution will pick back up where they left off, with the defense's case still to come.
For the third straight day, new COVID infections nationwide topped 800,000, with more than 21,000 patients admitted to hospitals every day. Nearly every American now lives in a high-risk area. Over the past week, Wisconsin is now averaging nearly 11,000 new cases a day. Authorities continue to investigate Saturday's hostage situation at a Texas synagogue. The siege ended after the FBI rescued 3 people. The 44-year-old suspect, Malik Faisal Akram from the UK, was killed. A 4th hostage was released earlier in the standoff that lasted about 10 hours.
Brigadier General Charles McGee, one of the last surviving Tuskegee Airmen, passed away in his sleep Sunday morning. McGee made history by completing 409 combat missions across 3 major conflicts: World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin called him an American hero in a tweet mourning his loss Sunday. McGee's lifetime of service was honored with the Congressional Gold Medal in 2007.
A new study highlighting even more disparities in COVID treatment. The CDC report looked at more than 800,000 COVID patients. It shows roughly 4% of white patients received the monoclonal antibodies treatment. It was much lower for other groups, including less than 2% of Latinx patients. Researchers say the disparities might be the result of systemic factors such as inadequate insurance coverage.
New Yorkers are getting a chance to honor the victims of last Sunday's deadly apartment fire in the Bronx. 17 people, including 8 children, were killed in the fire. Family, friends, and loved ones gathered yesterday to hold a funeral for 15 of the victims. Authorities believe a broken electric space heater started the fire. New York leaders say the state will provide $2 million to the families of those victims.
An Italian nurse arrested after being accused of faking COVID vaccine injections. You'll see in this video here, it looks like the 58-year-old is administering the shots, but police say she was actually faking it. The people she was faking the shots for wanted a vaccine card, which is required to enter public places in Italy, but didn't want the shot. She is currently under house arrest.
The 6-year legal battle over pop superstar Prince's estate is now over. The Minneapolis Star-Tribune reports the IRS and the state's administrator agreed to value Prince's estate at $156.4 million. Prince, who died of a fentanyl overdose in 2016, did not leave a will. Since then, lawyers and consultants have been paid tens of millions of dollars to administer his estate and come up with a plan for its distribution.
And planning out the rest of our holiday, well, we're going to be looking at temperatures to be back more seasonable, but it will be a quiet one as varying cloud cover is really going to be the story for us throughout today. But just know we are going to be having a brief warm trend through the next couple of days, and then afterwards we're going to go back to some bitterly cold temperatures, which is prompting our alert day for Thursday and the Thursday nights, seeing those wind chills back well below 0. But afterwards we're back to some colder temperatures heading into the rest of the weekend.
All right, Julian, thank you very much, and thanks for joining us this morning, folks. Have a great Monday. Stay tuned for news and weather updates every half hour here.